What's up, y'all? Your girls here back with another video. Today we're talking about where I am on my entrepreneur journey. So this is week 3. Oh my goodness, I should have started at week 1, but I feel like we're still at the beginning since it's only week 3. So we have plenty of time, plenty of information that we can go over up until this point. So week 1 it was all about excitement. I was ready. I had the blueprint. It's time to go. Week 1 was basically setting the foundation of schedules, routines. I went over job roles, and with my business, I feel like I'm still an employee, so I had to go over job roles. And with God as my CEO, yes, I had to acknowledge that He is the head and He's over everything that comes with this operation. So week 1 was setting the foundation, making sure that I had schedules in place, routines in place, the discipline in place. And I feel like all of that was created way before it was time for me to walk in this entrepreneur role. I've been working on my discipline. I've been working on patience. I've been working on the key characteristics that I believe it takes for entrepreneurship through God, and through believing that He's over it, and that He sees what's going on, and that He's gonna make sure everything works out for the good. So of those who love Him. So with me operating in that, it comes with trusting fully. Like, some people hop into entrepreneurship not knowing what to do or how to do it, and it's the same as stepping in entrepreneurship under God's guidance. So with that, it comes trust. I have to trust Him that the finances part of it's going to be taken care of, that the daily operations is going to be taken care of. Like, I still have to put in the work, but I have to trust and believe that no matter what challenges I face, no matter what things I come across or feelings that I come across, that it's still gonna all work out. So I had to get that established of week 2 was operating in it. Like, okay, you have the schedule, you have the routine, you have everything that you need to get the ball rolling. So let's start pushing. Let's start pushing this ball. Let's start rolling. So we got that out the way. So now that it's week 3, normally by week 3, the excitement dies down, because it's like, am I doing everything right? Am I doing the right things? So I feel like that's why it's a part of my schedule. I make sure that I time for a business meeting with God. That way, weekly, on every Thursday at 2 p.m., we have a business meeting. And it's just going over what's not working, what's working, what area what direction should I go in. And that's all part of meeting with, the Holy Spirit to give me that guidance that I need in this business, because it's something new to me and I'm operating in trust. So now that it's week 3, and today is actually Thursday, and getting ready to have that business meeting where I just take my pen, get my pen and my paper, and I sit quietly. If I hear something, if I don't, I still want to allow that time to allow the Holy Spirit to download everything that I need to help me to continue. So like I said, this is week 3, and the excitement has died down, but I have to remember what I committed to and my why of starting, so that after the excitement is gone, after the congratulations and the clapping is gone, I still had that drive, because I'm pulling it from why did you get started? Why did you make the decision to do this? So that's where I am on week 3. Like, I'm ready to have this business meeting. I'm ready to sit down and say, okay, my most challenging part this week was, am I doing the right things? Because I know I still got bills to pay. I still got kids to feed. So I want to make sure that I'm not just spending 8 hours, because with my schedule, it comes with a full work day, 8:30 to 5:30. So between that time, I don't make sure that I'm not just blowing that time doing whatever, and it's not leading to sales, it's not leading to getting in front of individuals and them seeing my products. It's not leading to me doing things that would generate income. So that's something I have to bring up in the meeting, like, Lord, am I doing the right things, or I'm setting a priority on the right things to get me headed in the right direction to make sure these bills are paid when they're due next month. So yeah, that's one thing I have to talk about today, because that feeling, which is natural, arose in me, like, this cool and all, but I still got bills, I still got kids, I still got stuff that need to, they ain't trying to hear that I'm on a new entrepreneur journey, and they still gonna want their payment. So that's something I had to bring up in a meeting to make sure that I'm doing the correct things and that I'm not wasting time doing those work hours. It's also challenging taking on this new journey as a mom as well. So I have to learn how to turn it off, because if I don't finish something that's on my list for that day, I'm like kind of beating myself up a bit. I'm like, dang, get to finish. But I also have to remember that I have kids pulling at me. I have little ones that needs attention. So I have to learn how to give myself grace on this new journey as well. Grace that it's okay to take out the time to, spend quality time with my little ones. Also, it's okay to give myself grace if I don't finish something for that day, that, as if I was going to my traditional 9 to 5. I couldn't stay there all day and work on that project. I would have to, continue it the next day, but we're not going to keep putting it off, basically. So I have to remind myself of that constantly as well. What else has been my challenge this week? So basically that's it. Just making sure that I'm doing income creating activities while I'm on the clock. Making sure that I'm giving myself grace. So those are two main important things that I've learned so far on this journey. It's the grace, and also just continue to allow myself to trust God. And if I allow myself to continue to trust God and believe that everything's gonna work out, regardless if I don't see where the money's gonna come, but it's up to me to have the faith that God is my CEO, and if He's my CEO, He's taking care of that. And my job is to not stress or to worry about where it's gonna come from. My job is to trust that it's coming. When it's come, that I'm a good steward over it. So I should be building up those characteristics of when that money, the funds come, the individuals come, that I'm a good steward of my character and who I, to those individuals that's coming into my business, of who I'm inspiring. So I feel like that's my responsibility right now, and my job is to make sure that I'm working on, behind the scenes, and making sure everything is in order for when those times do come. But yeah, I wanted to share my entrepreneur journey so far. You will see behind the scenes of my day-to-day. I let my job go January, March 30th. So it's been 3 weeks now. And so I know it's a lot of people would like to know, like, what goes on behind the scenes, like what you do day to day. So I will incorporate that as well on this new entrepreneur journey, of just showing what I do on a daily basis with my little ones. They don't go to daycare or nothing. They right here, like, they in the gym shooting with me right now. So they seeing everything. They experiencing everything. We're learning together how to manage, this collided schedule that we have, because it's not like I'm in the office working, like I'm working right here in front of them, but they don't understand that. So it's like we have to figure out how to merge it together where it's just in harmony. And it may not be balanced, but it should be some harmony there, to where I still be able to get what I need to be done and they need from me. So I guess I share like what I'm doing far as right now. And all I have right now that's out to the public is my children's book and my journal. So my main focus is getting my content out, far as my children's book, which is prayers, talking to God, and also my prayer journal. Those are the two things that I have right now that's out to the public, and that's one of the incomes, which is two different incomes. One is the journal, one is the book. So I have to make sure I get that out in front of people. So on a daily, lately, I make sure that the content is going out every day, 3 times a day, like a commercial. That way it's getting in front of people, even if they're not buying or clicking it. And as long as I'm getting it out there, it's gonna get in front of the right people. I just gotta make sure it keep getting out there. My little one right here. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And also I'm working on other things because a lot of people don't know. My mom didn't even know, but I don't get a profit off of my children's book. So that is just me putting in the work, like getting used to putting in the work. That is just me getting it out to people. So if I'm getting sales or people are buying my children's book, they only paying for the book to get printed and shipped out to them. So yeah, I don't get nothing off of that. Only my journals. My journals, I get a small percentage, and I ain't tripping, because it's just allowing me to have work to do, so my income to that's gonna get pay for our lifestyle, it's not coming from my book or my journal, because for one, my book I don't get nothing off of. That's strictly for the people. All they doing is paying for the printing, because I can't tell the printing company, hey, give these people these books for free. I can't do that. So I'm just allowing people to pay to get it printed, basically. So yeah, for my journal, it's the same. It's just a small percentage off my journal, but my book, I don't get nothing. And I was okay with that, because I just want the kids to have that book. I wanted it in everyone's home. I wanted to become something normal in households. So I'm not looking to get nothing off of that. So yeah, and I'm also enrolled in like a class right now, for as what I'm doing to make that income that I need to make sure they don't understand when mama trying to do things. So just gotta go with the flow. If baby want to be in the video, baby have to be in the video. Like and subscribe for more videos. They will be coming out weekly. I'm pushing for twice a week, instead of just one time a week. Say bye. Bye. Say bye. Say bye.